Sup Nerds, free 99 here, having a nibble at Prime Monster, a political roguelike deck builder. It's being developed and published by Cavalier Game Studios. If you would like to have a nibble yourself, you can find it on Steam. Let's vote in! A long time ago, humanity got the boot. Fair? Pushed out, you might say. Also fair? There was a new lot in charge now. Couldn't be worse than what we're doing now. Monsters already runs the entire world. I can assure you that. Oh, it all went very well at the start, as these things always do. No, they never do. But eventually, they realized they needed a little more order. So they turned to mankind's greatest invention. PB&J, right? No, democracy. After all, it worked so well for the good joke. So from now on, monsters would govern themselves via elected representatives, reasoned debate, and something at the top of a singular figure, the Prime Monster. The politicians who won the hearts and minds of citizens and their votes. But today, as another government flunders, a new potential leader has emerged. Will they lead their party to victory in the next election? It's all rigged. Will they serve multiple terms and forge their own political legend? Or fail miserably and become a mere footnote in the history books? Politics is a monstrous business. It sure is. It sure is. The Daily Whale. Government officially the most hated since the last one. Sure. As the governing coalition once again descends into chaos, the Prime Monster is attempting to salvage their agenda with a flurry of new legislation. However, a new leader in the opposition threatens to bugger it all up royally, according to sources close to the PM. It's always the other guy's fault. Okay, so we have, I guess, no choices really. None of these pledges are unlocked either. Alright, so we're doing the Chopper Badstone, Orc of the Town. Chopper Badstone has taken the reins of the unruly Orcs for You party and is determined to lead them to power with his unique style of aggressive persuasion. Vote for me or die, I guess. Sir Blandolph Grey. Congratulations, sir. My name is Sir Blandolph Grey, head of the Nibble service and master of lectures. It's my job to educate you in the workings of the Fractured Kingdom's Parliament. Wait, is it parliamentary or... Alright. And our system of government. We should probably get your party together and have some sort of long, boring tutorial. Sounds most pleasing, does it not? Off we go! Motion to have a boring tutorial. It will be long, comprehensive, repetitive, and long. Sure. This being a democracy, the only fair way to decide if you should do a tutorial or not is by having a vote. I see. By standing over there to the right, I understand that you have decided you wish to oppose this motion. However, I'm afraid you are entirely at the mercy of your monsters of parliament, MPs. And right now, you are clearly not united. Your MPs are all standing to abstain and not vote at all. MPs have three possible voting intentions: support, oppose, or abstain. So we want them green, we don't want them red, and yellow is take it or leave it. If they are intending to vote to support, they have a green highlight. Yeah, oppose is red, and then abstain is like morally gray. Not voting sometimes is as bad as voting to or not. You are going to need to unify your party in order to get them to do as you want and actually vote to oppose this motion. You're going to do this by filling up your party's unity meter here beyond its maximum, 12 out of 16, alright? You persuade your MPs to vote your way by unifying your party. To do this, you must increase your unity shown in the unity meter. If you fulfill your unity meter beyond its maximum, one of your MPs will be persuaded to change their voting intention. Just one? Are you serious? Okay then. Unify your party by using the tactic you have here. What tactic? Tribalism. Gain 3 unity. Alright, sure. How do I just click on it? 15 out of 16? Tactics use political capital, shown here. I'm assuming this is just mana. You've still got some political capital, so you can... PC? There's got to be a way to make this say like MP or something. Well, I guess MP is already taken. So you can use that tactic again to finish the job. Also, what am I doing? The Shrieker of the House, Speaker of the House. The mysterious and long-suffering referee of the great debate that takes place in the House of Uncommons. Get it? Yeah, so we can use this again. So somebody votes my way. Awesome. It's 1-0. Vote passes, right? Wait, what? Why are they red? They shouldn't be red. Good stuff. One of your MPs is now persuaded to actually do as you'd like and vote to oppose this motion? The motion is to have a tutorial. So to oppose the motion means to not have the tutorial. Okay, that makes sense. Double negative. Alas, now you have run out of political capital. But not to worry, there is another way to motivate your MPs. You can also employ debate cards. This card will raise your party's unity if you play it here. Fire up, gain 4 unity. I mean, we're still like 10 away. Well done, well done. Now there is one other little twist here. Or you can also exploit debate cards for political capital. Political capital you'll get if you exploit card. Effect if you play card. Oh, okay, cool. So these cards can either be mana source or whatever the effect is. You'll need political capital in order to use your tactics, so our abilities. The cost to use the tactic is shown in the bottom. Yep, that's the mana cost. I'm guessing this is how many times we can use it per turn. Drag here to play, drag here to exploit. Got it. Exploit the card, then use the political capital you gain from it to unify your party again. So we do this. Deal 5 damage to what though? Cool, now it has 0 charges. I see. Jolly good. You're on your way to persuading another MP to fall in line and oppose. However, even being ahead by just 1 vote is enough to win, so let's move on. In other debates, you will have more time, but in this case, we will press on. So once you end your turn, we will move straight to the vote. Cool animations. Motion to have a boring tutorial. Motion defeated. Learned nothing. Great work. You've defeated this egregious attempt to get you to learn something. Now let's get down to the real business. The business of bringing down this government. Which of course I can't endorse in any way as an entirely neutral public servant. Let's have a peek of what awful laws they are planning. Okay, the road to number 13. Oh yes, bridges. And trolls are very keen on this one. Of course they are. Can we not actually choose? If you're going to be debating trolls, then you might need to use some slightly more aggressive tactics. Crude attack. When in doubt, just say something crass about your opponent. I mean, that's not when in doubt, that's just all the fucking time. The debate is starting, so let's get back to it. Alright then. We've got Troll Pole, Monster Without Portfolio, and us. The Trolletarian? Nice. If there is hope, it lies in the trolls. I'm sure it does. You're now going to debate one of the government's many talented ministers. The debate against other parties, you must secure more votes than your opponent before you run out of turns. You can secure votes from your own party by unifying as you did before. And your opponent can also attack each other. Wait. You and your opponent can also attack each other during debates. When an opponent attacks, it deals damage to your party's unity. If your unity meter is emptied, one of your MPs will change their voting intention. Okay, so it's a health bar. You can use MPs to absorb incoming damage, but getting them to defend you. The more damaging attack an opponent makes... Wait, the most damaging attack an opponent makes is a personal attack. These attacks not only damage your party's unity, they also damage your authority. Respect my authority! Make sure you have MPs defending you against these. Okay. Use debate cards and tactics to secure the most votes within the turn limit. Unify your party to increase your own score. Attack your opponents to reduce their score. If you attack them enough, you can even persuade their MPs to vote your way. I see. So it's like actual government, no matter how you slice it. Reminder text? I'm pretty sure we know what to do with these. So we have no mana. That sucks. We got 4 turns. What is this? Huh? This is something we don't need. View bill. Not much fruit. Oh, the bridge. Okay, cool. I guess we don't really need this, so we'll close that. So, what are we gonna do here? Again, we have no mana. Demand defense. Choose one party MP. Starts defending for 4. Can we see what they're doing? They're gonna attack us for 5. The opponent will attack next turn. Okay, cool. Insult. We can deal 5 damage to them. We don't have to persuade our side. We could defeat their side. So we could just insult here. Does that mean... Yeah, they go down to 2. Perfect, perfect. Frenzied. Whenever you gain unity, gain 1 extra. Ooh. Deal 4 or gain 3 unity. So we could gain 4 unity here, which keeps us away from dying on their turn. So let's do this. We'll frenzy one of the people voting for us. And then we'll go ahead and gain 4 unity. That puts us up to 7. Their 5 will make sure that it's still a tied game. Your signature tactic is ready, so harness your MP's anger to put an intimidating display of party unity. So we don't get any mana during our turn, which is crazy. We have to use these as either mana or what they're intended for. Harness anger, charge tactic. Your next unify will be twice as powerful and also immediately cause your opponent to lose that much unity. Charges when your unity is attacked or lost. So we still have them frenzied. I guess gain 7 is our best bet. This actually gives us 14. Oh, we should have triggered you first. I understand. It's not just active. I guess that means we should use you for mana. Trigger this thing. Harness anger. And then... yeah, gain 8 unity. This still puts us above 16. So we still get the 3 vote. Unfortunately, they didn't lose another vote on their side. So it's still a tie game, so to speak. They're going to attack us for 5. This just keeps us from taking any damage. So I'll take that. And our turn here. They do 5. We go down to 1. Gain 7, gain 5. Choose a... ooh, we can frenzy another one. I like that. I like that. Frenzied parties are great. So now this is gain 8 and 6, which is 14. Not enough. Unfortunately, not enough. But it is enough to... wait, they're going to surrender? The opponent will help... the opponent will help their MPs next turn? What does that mean? Let's just gain this. And see what's up. when we end our turn? Oh, defending. Got it. Dirty trick icon. Some debate cards are dirty tricks. This means that they are against the rules of Parliament and will upset the Shrieker if you dare play them. If you play a dirty trick, then immediately after the effect is resolved, the Shrieker will start investigating your party, and the Shrieker's eye will begin to roll. If the result of the roll is an eye symbol, then you will lose 1 MP for the rest of the debate as punishment. Ooh, that sucks. If the result is anything else, the Shrieker will have failed to catch anyone, and you'll escape without any punishment. Okay, so we can play dirty. Unfortunately, sooner or later we will get caught. Trump Epstein file. However, the result will be replaced by a new eye symbol as the Shrieker becomes more suspicious. Dirty tricks can be very powerful, but be careful. The more you use, the higher the chance that the Shrieker is going to catch you. Stun a chosen rival MP, deal 3 damage. We could gain 6 unity, which is fine. That'll put us over the edge. Choose... Wait, what? Roll 1 chosen revival MP to KO them. Oh, roll 1 chosen rival MP to KO them. Then gain 6 unity. I mean, that sounds fun. Right now we have a 1 in 6 of losing, so let's murder that guy. Did that work? As you have already learned, MPs are rather bizarre and fickle beasts. Occasionally they will have to react to something or come to a decision. When they do this, they will roll just like a little die. You might say that the mind of MP is as basic as a dice. I couldn't possibly comment. So they're stunned, which is cool. I'll take that. We got a 6, which is great. But now that's an eyeball, so we gotta watch out. Oh, I was hoping stun meant they couldn't vote either. Okay. I mean, we could lower them down to 1. That doesn't seem terrible. We'll stun this guy. Screw you for being undecided. And then... yeah, I mean, we'll just gain the 6. It's better than any of these, right? We could deal 4 damage to them. But yeah, this is still better. End our turn. They deal 5 to us. Doesn't matter. Ooh, we still get 1 final turn. Okay, that's good to know. We could try the eyeball again, but that sounds horrible. You know what? Let's just turn this into mana. Let's go ahead and frenzy another dude. We'll go for you because you're voting for us. Activate our ability here. And then plus 12. This should give us a 5th voter. Perfect. And they're down to 0. And then, I mean, we still have the mana for it. Why not? We'll go for a landslide victory here. Is this even enough? No, unfortunately not. We're like 2 off. Unfortunate. We almost got him. 5 to us. Boo-hoo. Five to nothing. Screw your bridges. +3 legacy, +5 legacy, 1 pull rating, and some money. Choose a tactic. Infinite for 0. Unleash the lads. Remove 1 frenzied from 1 party MP. Affected MP deals 8 damage. So that's why it's infinite and 0, because we need frenzied party members, which we could technically do. Roll 1 chosen party MP to kill a rival MP. Okay. Rival MP is killed on a 6. 2 to 5. They get knocked out instead. And then a 1 is they screw up. Obscene gesture. Roll 1 chosen party MP to deal cut through damage. What is cut through? Unblocked damage, but that is a dirty trick. Yeah, we'll take this infinite 0 mana. Sure. Continue here. See what else we got. Use a card to... Oh, no, that was an ability. That wasn't like a card in our deck. Ah. I mean, 2 mana isn't terrible. I'll take the 2 mana. Choose an upgrade. Ooh, okay. Gain 4 unity twice. This would benefit more from Frenzied than the flat 10. But we would need a Frenzied character to make this equal that. Wait, I didn't realize we were choosing to upgrade. I thought we were just adding to the deck. What is this one? 2 chosen, defend for 4, roll up to 3 chosen, start defending the roll. Or a stun could become a stun plus damage. Honestly, I will take the 4 unity twice. Let's try to do a frenzy build. Brute Farce. Roll pull, comfort, eats own bill after humiliating defeat. Invisible party leader nowhere to be seen. Nice. Well, seeing as I am, of course, impeccably impartial, I couldn't possibly venture my own thoughts about that performance. But a healthy opposition is a vital part of our sweaty, pulsating body politic, and I am pleased to see that you will at least try to hold the current administration to account. The importance of a good opposition is, alas, not reflected in the parliamentary budget, I'm afraid, as your office clearly shows. I shall leave you to become acquainted with your new surroundings and responsibilities. Should you ever need me, I will be mostly unavailable. What? Someone has to stop our elected representatives actually putting their terrible ideas into practice after all. You are the leader of the opposition. It is your solemn duty to lead the resistance against the government's noble attempts to actually get anything done. To do this, okay, they're painting you as a bad picture, but most of the time, if it's a good enough, like, law, both sides will just agree. To do this, you defeat their bills by getting as many MPs as possible to vote to oppose. Alright. Your legacy has grown. Choose a legacy reward. Upgrade a tactic or add a tactic? Let's go ahead and upgrade. Maybe we can get the frenzy? Oh, no, this thing. This is what we're upgrading. What do... Can I see what it is first? Right-clicking doesn't do anything? What is this? Remove 1 frenzied affected MP deals 11 damage. So it's like 3 more damage. 3 unity becomes 3 unity, but I can use it 5 times. And then DPS is plus 3 damage. Yeah, let's upgrade our frenzy. If we're gonna do a frenzy build, we might as well upgrade it. You gain 10 authority? Respect my authority? The next bill is Prime Monsters Ramses Flagship Manifesto Bill. Defeat it and you'll shatter the government just before the election. Okay, cool. Good to know. Let's close that. Where do I go from here? No party schedule shop. There's a shop. Did that thing just flash us? Now this is the place to put your party's cash to good or illegal use. You can buy items to push a vote over the line, or even hire someone who has applied to be a part of your top team. Okay. So we've got 30,000. This one's 50% off. Gain 5 legacy. Not exactly sure what legacy is. Call it your experience, call it your high score. It's the only true measure of your worth as a politician. 6 points before next level. So this doesn't even give us a level. Stiff Drink. Every time you deal damage or gain unity this turn, the value is increased by 3. KO one chosen rival MP. Unconscious, cannot do anything. Okay, I mean, we could just buy this and then wait for like a really big turn to pop it off. I'll take that. We could like copy this with his ability and then, or pop this with his ability and do like a massive turn. Office is the office. What's our party? Here you can check how your MPs are feeling. The lower your authority, the more rebellious they'll become. But the good news is you can also resign. I don't think we're resigning. So half of our dudes are voting, the other half are impartial. Polls? What are polls? Tragically, you're going to need to know how the public are feeling about you occasionally. If you're not polling high enough, the next election will be the end of you. Well, we're in the green, so I'm guessing we're in favor. Strategy? What is this? If you are able to hold on to your job, you'll probably learn a thing or two as you go. If you want to change tactics, just pop back here and re-strategize. Is this what I think it is? Okay. Okay, so this is for future runs. I understand. And then we could even mess with the deck. I understand. This goes into the next fight, I guess? Various administrative matters tend to pile up as the parliamentary term progresses. You will need to show leadership by making a decision on each of these before heading to the House. Missing funds. There is a small discrepancy in your last set of expenses. It's only a matter of time before some hack starts sniffing around. Cook up a flimsy excuse and we don't have cash. So I guess we'll just take -1 in poll rating. We're still in the green, I believe, if it's just -1. That it was all within the rules. I quite agree. There's no point in having weak guidelines that are open to abuse if we're not going to live. Yeah, exactly. Loopholes. Loopholes for the rich. MP caught abusing a swan. I'm afraid one of your MPs have been vocally interacting with his constituents. Well, we can't flog him for some reason. We don't have any political capital. We could pardon him to get a political capital. I believe this is money. Or money mana when we go into a fight, maybe? Promote him to Minister of Aviary Affairs. Well, we're not doing that. We can't lose too much polls. Authority isn't bad, though. Nah, let's just pardon them. If we start flogging MPs for this sort of low-level stuff, we'll hardly be doing anything else. Sure, I'm assuming this is mana for our next fight. Let's hit next. Do we actually fight now? Mummy stimulus package? Hardworking single mummies deserve additional support from public funding to bandage the curse of rising sarcophagus rents and plummeting embalming rates. Yeah, I agree. Five against 3, that's crazy. Well, we took some of those damage. I'll take it. They're cheering and jeering? What is cheering and jeering? Whenever this MP's leader deals damage, they deal 1 extra. Whenever this MP's leader gains unity, they gain 1 extra. Bro, that's nuts. They're at 10. We could pop this now? Huh. They're gonna be what? The opponent will deal authority damage? Huh? Is this bad? Your authority represents the stability of your leadership and the loyalty of your MPs. If it gets too low, your party may try to get rid of you. I see. So we have like 50 different health bars is what I'm learning. I guess we would need a defender. We could mana up and then just deal 9 damage to them. It won't do a whole lot though. Or we could gain 8. 8 plus 7 is not 16. Well, we could still get it. Wait a second. If we do this, and then we do 8. They take the 8, and we can attack them for 5. At least their thing goes down to 4. Their MP changes mind. We could deal 4 more or gain unity. I think we'll gain the unity and make it a tie game. So now it's 4-4. Although they have a much higher health bar than we do. Ooh, we're at exactly 16. Unfortunate. And they went back up to 5. Okay. They're gonna be attacking us. Your opponent will attack your MPs next turn. I see. For 6 damage. We could frenzy and then double block. Still try to set up for the stiff drink plus charge tactic. Ooh, or we could deal 11 to you. No, let's defend for now. I guess we'll defend you for 4, and then we'll defend you for 4. Hit end turn here. Discord? What does this mean? Whenever this leader gains unity, they gain 1 less. What? We could stun them. We could frenzy another person. This is a bit sus. I'll turn this into mana. And then maybe we'll frenzy another guy. Stun a rival? This guy's dealing extra damage to us. We could stop them for now. They take the 3. And then we'll do 1 of each of these. This will drop them down to 4. And then this will bring us up to 4. So it's another tie game. Unfortunately, they're going to deal 5, so we do go down. That's okay, though. Ooh, we still had some block left. I'll take that. Hearing and jeering, which we don't like. Gain 6 unity twice is nice. I think this is the turn where we pop this, pop the stiff drink. We'll rabble rouse. And then we'll convert these into mana and then play some more tribalism. So let's do this. Let's do this. We'll use it. And then gain 18 twice. This should put us at what? Like 6 to 3? Or I cannot count properly. We're still gonna turn this into mana. And then we'll just unity 3 times. Do we sick our guys onto them? We've basically used up everything. Heal 14 damage. Oof. That's crazy. They go down to 2. I don't know how they're gonna survive Or I guess fight back. 2 versus 6. Let's end the turn here. That was a crazy turn. I mean, go ahead, try to deal what little damage you can. It's still 2 to 5. 3 to 5, we're still winning. Deal 5, gain 6, gain 4. Gain 6 is basically the same as this. We could just attack them. I don't think we need to gain 6. Gaining 4 is enough to put us back to 6. So we could do this. And then we'll turn this into mana. We'll attack you for 4. We'll attack you for another 4. And then attack you for 5. I doubt they're gonna win this. I'm pretty sure we've got this in the bag. Gain 3. We can frenzy somebody. Frenzy is always nice. If we do... I mean, it's not gonna be as big as the last turn. But if we go ahead and frenzy one of our dudes... do we want to insult or do we want to gain the mana? I think we want to gain the mana. No. Yes? No? Maybe both? Let's do this. This deals 8 to them. And then we can deal 5 damage. So they're down to 1 vote. And then we'll sick our fiery guy to them to deal another 11. Not a bad turn, I don't think. I mean, you can cheer and jeer all you want. I don't think you can stop this. We can stun and deal 3. We could block for 4. Do we care about blocking for 4? I'm not entirely sure what authority is, but I guess we should block for it. We'll choose you. We could gain 4 to go back up to 6. Or we could stun one of their dudes. Let's stop them from dealing 1 more damage to us. And then, so they're going to be dealing 6, huh? We could turn this... No, there's no point of going into mana. I like them better if they're not going to have anything. Let's turn you into mana. And then attack with it. 0 to 5. Landslide victory. I want to say. Probably not. They still got 1 vote in, which is unfortunate, but we still win. 5 to 1. +2 pull rating is nice. We're almost maxed out. Choose a card to upgrade. What do you turn into? Cut through damage. Can we frenzy 2? Choose one. Roll 1 chosen party MP to deal dice damage. Then MP will become frenzied or to gain unity. Do we want to attack or gain? I mean, if they're frenzied, that means we should... Wait, no. This comes after the frenzied. We could also rabble rouse. I like the rabble rouse. Big Mac knocked back. The MP's position in question as opposition defeats key bill. Blob party splits. That just makes him stronger, right? Legacy has grown, which is great. We could upgrade one of our tactics or choose a new one. Let's upgrade this. Well, is there ever a time where we would use 5 in a turn? I don't think so. Is it too late to go back? I think it's too late to go back. Yeah, sure. We'll just attack for more damage. Did I not? There you go. You've gained 10 authority. Cool. I assume that's a good thing. We've got strategy. We've got money. Let's check out the shop again. Incriminating photos. The Shrieker immediately throws out a random rival MP. Bro, that's crazy. Secret source? Triggers at the start of every debate. Opponent -5. Ooh, I like that. Gain 12. No thanks. I like the idea of this just staying with us and passively helping. Stun a rival. Relaunch strategist increases the amount of authority you gain after winning a vote of confidence. All debate cards are that increase unity +1. Ooh. Ooh. Cute. This is basically like a free frenzy. This one is like a free attack. Wait, at the start of every debate. It's not at the start of every turn, right? Let's go with Dove. No. Let's see if this is... Oh, you want me on your side? Because I know things, me. Even that thing you think nobody knows. Yep, that one. That one. Yeah, I wonder if this triggers only once or once per turn. Let's find out. Oh, that's what this thing is for. These are like our passives. I got it. Cool. This is like where our artifacts are stored. Okay, that's cool. We're broke, so we can't do anything else. Let's just, do we do anything in here? I don't think so. The schedule doesn't really matter, I guess. General election. Oh, so like we beat the troll, we beat the MP. Now we got an election to do. Polls, we're still riding high, I'm pretty sure. Strategy doesn't really need to change. Yeah, let's hit next and go. The general election. Make your voice heard for exactly 1 day, then be quiet. Go sheet themselves. Low donations mean candidates now buying own supplies. Where's the one ghost with like the flora pattern? It's the election night with the abominable Peter Snowman. Yes, we win. We're the new MP or Prime Monster. The public's verdict. We want Big Chop. You gain 2 new MPs. Cool. So our highest score goes from 6 to 8. Chopper to lead next government after storming election. Ghosting on the rise, particularly prevalent on Wraith book dating. You won the election and became Prime Monster. While nobody wants to downplay your achievement, I'm afraid this is just the start in the fall. Oh, really? That was it? It's just like a tutorial fight, like 2 things, and then... Oh, that sucks. But I guess it's a good sign of a good game if you want to play more when the demo ends. If you want to check it out yourself, go download it. As always, I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time.